Thank you for being here today. As part of our examination prep, we will be practicing writing an argument. Now, we know the purpose of an argument is to really pull the reader over to your side and help them be able to understand the opinion and convince them of the side that you have chosen. There are a few things to remember. The first thing would be making sure your essay is really well structured. Something that is important to an essay is clarity. Clarity means when your teacher or whoever's marking your paper reads your essay, it should be simple to follow. You have to make sure that the person marking your paper is not searching through, trying to see what your side is. That is why it is so important that in your opening paragraph, you state your side. I must emphasize that you state your side. So for example, let's say that the question was, should girls be allowed to wear lip gloss at school? Okay? Early on, you would say, I agree that, or I disagree that. Do not leave the examiner trying to figure out what side you are on. The other thing is, before you choose your side, before you write down your side, think of, do I really have reasons to back up what I am going to say? If you do not have reasons, if you cannot come up with 3 reasons to support that side, choose the other side and try to come up with 3 reasons for it, okay? And remember, you do not necessarily have to believe everything that you write in real life. It just needs to sound believable when you put it onto the paper. Okay, good. The other thing is, in your body of the essay, you want to make sure that you are using really practical examples as well. So for example, if you say girls should not be allowed to have lip gloss at school because it's distracting, you're going to say, for example, they're focused on applying their lip gloss during class time. Okay, so you think of real life practical examples. And lastly, and you know that this is something that I say all the time, a way that you can try to not mess up your paragraphs or your punctuation or anything like that is to keep the sentences short. Keep your sentences short. You do not impress your teachers when you use sentences that are 2 and 3 lines long, okay? Because what happens is you run into trouble with your punctuation, etc. So keep your sentences short. Today, there are going to be 2 options that you have to choose for, and these options are already in the document. The first one says, watching television rather than reading is the best way for children to broaden their knowledge. That's the first one. And the second one says, the government is wasting too much money buying school textbooks because the children are not reading them. More money should be spent on computer equipment, which children prefer. So what I would want you to do before you begin the actual essay is to take a minute to write down the points that will support whichever side you choose. Make sure you have 3 strong points. Show them to me, and then we will begin to write. So, enough talking, let's begin.